jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Tell me friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back. Say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now. We all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Tell me friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back. Say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now. We all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch, and we're back top of the evening to you. All those of you who are locked on the line, especially good evening to you, wherever you are looking at us from, wherever, all over the world, I mean London, New York, wherever, a special good evening to you. You know, ladies and gentlemen, today the murder toll is 292. 292 corona, those who have tested positive. Number of samples which have tested positive in Trinidad and Tobago now stands at 1,184. 1,184. Just imagine that, huh? Just imagine that. There have been 85 newly confirmed cases of COVID-19 in the country. According to the Ministry of Health, 10 a.m. update, it brings the total number of cases to 101,084, with 991 the number of cases currently active. Really, you know, it has reached an alarming stage. You know, in the past, you hear everybody from on the Ministry of Health panel, everybody's saying we have it under control, we're doing this, we're doing that. Where is the Oxford University report said that we are number one. I wonder if we have that. I wonder if I have that little clip where he said, where the Minister of Health said they have labeled, they have categorized us as number one. The way how we are handling corona. Remember during election, he said that they said that on the platform, you know, number one. But it's so strange, yeah? Just as election finished, bam, that's it. Hundreds and hundreds, like somebody was hiding. But you know, when you talk, everybody vex. You know, this corona, nothing in life really matters anymore. Yeah? Nothing. No house, no car. Someone sent me a little video today. Just a little clip. And it goes to show that nothing matters. And I would like to share that with you. I mean, everything is murder, crime. It's something, and corona. Let me just relax a little bit. I want to just listen to this clip. Go ahead.
$30,000 car. The road and distance are the same, and we get to the same destination. Whether we drink a bottle of $300 or $10 wine, the hangover is the same. Whether the house we live in is 300 or 3,000 square feet, loneliness is the same. You will realize, your true inner happiness does not come from the material things of this world. Whether you fly first or economy class, if the plane goes down, you go down with it. Therefore, I hope you realize when you have mates, buddies and old friends, brothers and sisters, who you chat with, laugh with, talk with, have sing songs with, talk about north, south, east, west or heaven and earth. That is true happiness. 5 undeniable facts of life. 1. Don't educate your children to be rich. Educate them to be happy. So, when they grow up, they will know the value of things, not the price. 2. Best awarded words in London, eat your food as your medicines. Otherwise, you have to eat medicines as your food. 3. The ones who love you will never leave you for another because even if there are 100 reasons to give up, he or she will find one reason to hold on. 4. There is a big difference between a human being and being human. Only a few really understand it. 5. You are loved when you are born. You will be loved when you die. In between, you have to manage. Note, if you just want to walk fast, walk alone. But if you want to walk far, walk together. 6 best doctors in the world. 1. Sunlight. 2. Rest. 3. Exercise. 4. Diet. 5. Self-confidence and 6. Friends. Maintain them in all stages of life, and enjoy a healthy life. God loves you.
I just think that, someone said that to me today, and it really had me thinking, It really, really had me thinking that some people think that buying the best wine, but it's the same hangover, it's the same drunkenness you have to get. Best food is the same, overeating. But some people just look for, that's why I was telling someone today that no matter what, it doesn't matter if I could go in a big time restaurant or I could go on the side of the road and buy from a street vendor, and those things don't matter to me, It really don't matter. I remember years ago in Port of Spain, everybody was going to a restaurant. I would stop during lunchtime and I would buy one of the food from the van. That van on Henry Street, the van food. And you buy a little $10 box with chow mein and chicken and thing, and boy, that thing tastes real good, And only on Friday I used to buy because I remember thing hard too. I can't buy that every day because if I buy it every day, I spend my passage money. So it just goes to show that Corona has leveled the playing field, has leveled the playing field, it has leveled it. That nobody is better than nobody now. People house, people car, no wealth. Nothing that you have matters anymore. All you want to do is just live. That song, all I want to do is just live. People just want to live, just live. That's it. We have reached that point in our lives that we just want to live. And that is what you should be doing, just living. Forget just forget everything. Just forget everything. You just want to live, And it's amazing. It's amazing that just nothing matters anymore. People just want to live, they want to make money, they want to advertise, it's so funny that after this Corona, when it started to now, this has changed the mindset of a lot of everybody. Every human being on this planet, it has changed their mindset that nothing matters. Hundreds of thousands of people all around the world died as a result of this coronavirus. And nothing matters. 2020 is 1 year that you will never, that nobody will ever forget. As I mentioned to somebody, if you make 2020, you have plenty life to live. Take what I tell you. If you make 2020, you have plenty life to live. So no matter what, life is filled with ups and downs and, and hold a second, I just want to send this. Okay. I'm sending this to you all. You know today, was it there today? The 25th. You know, the 25th, it's 16, 17, 18, 19. 4 years ago today, 4 years ago today, this exact moment, this exact hour, around this hour, I had now gotten information that because of not giving information was just passed to me 4 years ago on this day, around this time, that I was no longer working with CNC3. Yeah, I was no longer working with CNC3. And I'm sure you all are aware that because nobody fired me, but I walked out because I did not disclose certain information when I was asked to, and I just didn't want to, because I was doing a nice investigation on the stadium in South, and people's name came up for pressure washing and doing this and doing that, and it offended a lot of people. And some certain person sent a letter overnight, and all kind of thing happened. But on this day, I walked out, and everybody thought, every person said, Ian, I don't know how you're going to come back. I don't know how you are going to come back. And sometimes you reach a point in your life where people might think that it's over. It is not over. It might look like it's over, but sometimes when things happen, setbacks, they are just, I personally believe that when you face a setback in your life, that God is just going to position you for something greater. And look at me 4 years later. Look at me 4 years later, my own network, my own equipment. I can go live anywhere in the world. You can look at me on any telephone. I have the biggest following in Trinidad and Tobago, the biggest social media platform, the biggest following, whether you like it. Political parties advertise with us. They believe that, they know that when they put their meetings through on our network, they don't need television anymore. When you go live on our network, you don't need television. You don't need no TV station, because the viewership on TV station on my network cannot be compared to those on a TV station. But I'm just looking back at 4 years ago today. That wow. And if you ask me, I never imagined. At that time, I felt really down. I felt really, really down. Like everything had just ended for me. But God knows best. And today, some of you might be looking at me right now, and you might be going through something in life and thinking, well, that's it for me. I don't know what I'm going to do. This corona, licking me up, all kind of bacchanal, all kind of thing. But nevertheless, and so they might feel, now was the time that your business all over, things are working out, don't cry down your life. Don't cry down. Anytime you start to cry down and say, oh God, you're all in power, oh God, me I go eat grass. I go eat grass, I won't eat grass, I'll eat lettuce. I go eat greens. Yeah. Yeah, and I love greens. Well, watercress, but I call it greens and lettuce. So if that's the only grass I eating, to live, I would live. To live, I would live, because I'm not going to cry down my life. I'm not going to cry down my life. This would be my best year, the start of it, this is the start of the best of my years ahead of me. Really great times ahead of me. I'm not going to cry down my life. I'm looking back at 4 years. 4 years. Remember the day we started when we wanted to go live, and how much time we had breakdown, and nothing happened, and nothing after that. This transport company came and they took me to court and all kind of bacchanal thing, and went to 0, 0, 0, 0. But then I'm up and running. So you can be up and running too. Now was the best time. Jump out. Think positive. If you have a product, run with it. I'm looking, today I met with, I can't tell you who it is. I won't tell you who it is, who's the owner, but a big company. Today they sent me, I met with them. There's a new pepper sauce coming out that is going to take Trinidad by storm. And it's going to take Trinidad by storm. Rami. You see this in my hand here? Now it costs a lot for me to hold this and endorse products. Let me tell you that. All these things. I don't sell myself cheap. Ramis. And let me tell you something. Look out for this. I get a bottle. Rami. Remember that, yeah? It's not on the supermarket shelves as yet, but it is in the making. But it's going to take Trinidad by storm. I don't think it just hurts. I'm looking at one. It marked original soca, so I'll have to send one for Officer Soca because it marked original soca, and there's another one here, original spicy. Like, it's crazy. It's really, really crazy. But just back to your future and whatnot. Don't cry down your life. Because whoever come in power, whatever happens, that is not your source. If God brought me from 2016, and whoever came in power then, and I survived and all the challenges, and I made it to this point, he's going to take me through, and he's going to take you through too. Because I tell you, those who were with me that day on 2015 could remember I was really down and depressed, like really, really down. But looking back today, I made it through the rain, and you can make it through the rain too. Think about it. Think about making money. Think about your plan. Where you want to go and do? Do a master's. Go do law. Do something. Do something. Do something. I'm thinking about going to pursue my law, go and do a master's, go and do things. My life can't stop. Not because if I get older, my life stop. And it have people in life just satisfied where they are. It have people could be how good, whatever their profession might be, and just comfortable in that position, Just comfortable. Just like, you go to work, you come back. You go to work, you come back. No way to better your life. No way. Think big. Think big. Dream big. Dream big. Wait. 1,184, and it's 1,252 now. Ooh, it just went up. It just went up, boy. Huh. Legislation coming in place for the mass, but listen, let me ask you something. Where was the first place you heard that from? Put legislation in place for people to wear masks. Where? And that's before this whole thing, that's before we even cross 150, before it even reach 100. And they come here and tell you that's what they should do. But they wait until they reach 100, 1,182 and 82. Right? Now you're coming to pull. If we had done that earlier clock, and even with the sanitizer, did Selena send this stuff for me? No, we don't want giveaways. I don't want giveaways. Yeah, I don't want giveaways. I want to bring it to Shagonas and, yeah. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I want all my advertisers, so many. You know what I saw on board today? American Expo. This is not like any store in Trinidad. 15,000 square feet with new brands, daily stock with brand name. America's biggest retailers: Target, JCPenney, Walmart, Macy's, clothing for men, women, kids, stationery, shoes. We have that ad? This man is a waste. How long did we give it to him? No, how long did we give it? Boy. Just a waste. Yes, just a waste. Take it or like it, just a waste. The lawyer done jumping in for them already. Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, Low Cost Supermarket Limited received notice from health authorities that a male employee at its Cunupia branch has tested positive for COVID-19. According to a Facebook post from management, the individual has been in quarantine under the supervision of the Ministry of Health for the past 2 weeks and has not been on the compound. It said as the rise in this virus continues, we'd like to reassure everyone that potentially exposed employees have been identified and are following the Ministry of Health direction of preventative quarantine and testing. The supermarket was said to be closed on Monday to facilitate sanitization, so that does not in no way discredit or say anything bad to shut down Low Cost. All right, but I just want you to know that in fact our employee was tested. I believe the employee was tested, but they did not come on the compound. And don't be, it have people quick to tarnish people's reputation, yeah, and tarnish people business. And, you know, so when I read this, I made sure to say that everybody know low cost, and it's a great supermarket, and just they had an incident where an employee, because it's all over, you know, it's all over. It could be in the bank, it could be anywhere in Trinidad. It doesn't matter. But they got their place sanitized and everything, and they're back up and running. And I wish them all the best, okay? So don't go with whatever posts and whatnot people put in negative things about the people's supermarket. No. The supermarket is up and running, and we wish low cost all the best. Full stop. Also, the Ministry of Foreign and CARICOM Affairs have been closed for sanitization after an employee tested positive for COVID. Minister Amory Brown said the ministry has been closed to the public and all staff have been sent home. He said the positive staff member was last physically at the ministry on Friday, the 14th of August, which is 10 days ago. The majority of staff are expected to return to work tomorrow, with the exception of those staff members who are primary contact. Great. Also, 4 health facilities have been closed for sanitization after a member of staff came into contact with COVID positive case. The 4 health facilities are the Valencia, Coryal or whatever. Coryal. Matura, Manzanilla Outreach Centers. In a press release issued this afternoon, the Eastern Regional Health Authority, ERHA, stated that the members of staff is removing medical attention and all facilities have been receiving medical attention and closed for sanitization. The facility have been closed, just to let you know that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, the firearms section of the TTPS situated at the St. Clair police station will remain closed for the next 2 weeks. This is due to the increase of COVID-19 cases and the need for officers to protect themselves. So just to let you know, the firearms section of the TTPS situated at St. Clair police station will remain closed for the next 2 weeks. This is due to the increase in COVID-19 cases and the need of officers to protect themselves. We're going to take a fast break. Remember, WhatsApp me on 294-4081. Thank you.
Don't let the sun stop your fun or the rain ruin your day. Get complete coverage from Custom Canopies and Coverings. Our team of highly qualified experts will have you covered. We fabricate, install and refurbish both residential and commercial awnings. We work around the clock to ensure the job gets done with 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Call us in Trinidad at 293-6142 or 463-7429 and in Tobago at 282-1068 or visit our website.
Fabindia Expo, located opposite the Medford gas station in Chaguanas, announces its final extension. Definitely closing on Monday, August 31st. Final few days. Enjoy flat 50% off on food every Thursday. Everything must sell. Get up to 80% off. Massive sale on furniture. Also check us out for ready-made garments, handicraft, footwear, jewelry and much more. Visit the best of the best. Fabindia Expo, located opposite the Medford gas station in Chaguanas. We're open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. including holidays. Definitely closing on Monday, August 31st. Be sure to check us out today.
Selena's Marketing Limited brings you the Dr. Davy and 4+ brands of hand sanitizers. We carry a variety of sizes to suit your needs at the most affordable prices. Call or visit us for info or to order.
Visit Adams Optical at RRM Plaza, High Street, San Fernando. We offer free eye exams, free frames, 3-month payment plan, interest-free. Contact us at 298-2133 or 270-2993 for appointments. Walk-ins welcome.
Choose among 5 brand new homes in a desirable, peaceful gated community. Mariposa, Maine, conveniently located in Chin Chin Road, Cunupia, within close proximity to the airport, public transport, shopping, schools and much more. This 3-bedroom fully air-conditioned home comes with every modern convenience, as well as automatic garage and entry gates. For further information, contact 295-7279 today. Your dream home awaits. Organified superfood blends are now available. Organified green juice reduces stress, increases immunity, and detoxifies your body. Organified red is loaded with beets, cranberries, and more to boost natural energy, fight effects of aging, and burn fat. Feel refreshed and relaxed with Organified gold, blended with turmeric and other superfoods to aid in getting rid of inflammation. Contact Radiant Health and Fitness Limited, the sole distributor of Organifi in TNT today.
Selena's Marketing Limited brings you the Dr. Davy and 4+ brands of hand sanitizers. We carry a variety of sizes to suit your needs at the most affordable prices. Call or visit us for info or to order.
Fabinga Expo, located opposite the Medford gas station in Chaguanas, announces its final extension. Definitely closing on Monday, August 31st. Final few days. Enjoy flat 50% off on food every Thursday. Everything must sell. Get up to 80% off. Massive sale on furniture. Also check us out for ready-made garments, handicraft, footwear, jewelry, and much more. Visit the best of the best. Fabinga Expo, located opposite the Medford gas station in Chaguanas. We're open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. including holidays. Definitely closing on Monday, August 31st. Be sure to check us out today.
New Eyewear presents its luxury eyewear collection. Come and see some of the biggest brands in the eyewear industry. Versace, Nike, Nine West, Coach, Michael Kors, Ray-Ban, and much more. Get great specials and promos every day. Pre-selected frame with special brand purchases. Get digital customized lenses with nano film anti-glare coatings and transition lenses. Situated at 91D Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. Call 672-5052 or 390-3196. Conditions apply.
Back. So remember, I tell you to send this pepper sauce Rami, original Soca to, you know Officer Soca, right? Yeah, have a policeman named Officer Soca. Look him there. Let me take a photograph of him here. He and Barrett has moved together. They work together, Officer Soca. Yeah, this is Officer Soca. Great police officer. Great ASP. You know, ladies and gentlemen, also, a Tobago man has been charged with breaching COVID-19 regulation as it pertains to the use of beaches. Dale Percy was charged by police for swimming in the waters of Pigeon Point, Tobago on Sunday. Percy reportedly told police that he was only in the waters as he swam out to his boat, which had been anchored offshore to ensure it did not sink during the rain that day. However, despite this, he was still charged. The man appeared before a Scarborough magistrate on Monday and was granted bail in the sum of $5,000. Wow, that place looks beautiful. That is Pigeon Point, Tobago? Okay. And they say there's some pool in Tobago when your babies get young? Or some other should go. Some other should go and bathe in that pool and soak all themselves in it. Also, an elderly woman, ladies and gentlemen, this is really sad, yeah? An elderly woman also, wait. A 39-year-old SRP constable of Plymouth has been charged with breaching his quarantine order. 39-year-old Romana Combi attached to the guard unit based at Scarborough Police Station, is due to appear before the Scarborough Magistrate Virtual Court on Thursday, 29th of October, to answer the charge of breach of a quarantine order. Combi was contacted by the health department because he allegedly came into contact with someone who previously tested positive for the COVID-19 virus. On Sunday, the 16th of August, he was subsequently tested and was issued with a quarantine order for the period of 14 days from August the 16th to August the 29th, to which he voluntarily signed. During the period of his quarantine, Combi was reportedly seen at business places and other public spaces. Concerned city contacted the health authority and a report was made. So you see, if you know you're in quarantine, stay home. Stay home. Because this man in Tobago, apparently came into contact with somebody who was positive, but they just asked him to quarantine for 14 days. But he driving out, they say he driving up and down, somebody see him. But I have something to tell you. And this will shock you. Apparently, now, this government, ladies and gentlemen, because of our platform of telling you what exactly is going on with this corona and the issues in Trinidad and whatnot, there are an attempt by this government to shut down crime watch. And let me tell you how they plan to do it. They have gone twice to a worker home, someone attached here, attached in this studio, twice to their home with an ambulance, a police vehicle, telling the worker, somebody say, you are corona. Listen to me carefully here. Somebody went and make some bacchanal on Facebook. Boy went tested, he get everything. Normal. But remember, let me tell you what is their plan. And they plan now, because remember, you can't see the result. Yeah, they could come up by you and say, where are we going on? Somebody had corona and they say they come by you. So here we're going on. Contact tracement. They went by I.A.N, they went by this one, they went by that one, they went by this one. Shut down the entire thing. That is their plan. So I just want people to know now. How, you see, don't get tied up here. Because a lot of people had to stay indoors. There are so many people today in this country. 3 weeks, 4 weeks gone, no results. But the Prime Minister of this country, ladies and gentlemen, he said that somebody, apparently, he came close. He came close to somebody who was later tested. It maybe not contact, but just came in maybe wrong. And he was tested and everything is okay with him. But he was tested so fast that he got back his result in maybe less than an hour, less than half an hour. But it's so unfair. And when you talk, when you talk in this country, they will come with every single thing. And that is what they are trying right now. That is what they are trying. Until somebody had to put the police and put the ambulance people in their place and ask them, what is this? What is this? Why are you going to this person's house and looking for them when you know, because you know what they want to do? The plan is to get that person, or they can go by anybody, any member of my staff, go to their home and say, hey, what's going on? Somebody say you are corona. You waiting for result? Lock down everybody here. But I will quarantine in this. I will live in this studio here. You don't know me. I will stay in this studio and I'm moving from this studio. Because nobody here come. Because let me tell you something. Last time, all they catch me with that. The thing which is CAUVA say, you positive. Yeah? And now they're coming with the next one. Because I made a statement with respect to the CMO. Now they say that wait now. Tap going to go after I.A.N because he said something with respect. And I didn't really mean it like that, It was never meant to that. And a couple of days ago, Sunday, last week, Wednesday, we retracted that statement and corrected the statement and whatnot. But I'm just showing you that every day you get up, every day. See, people don't know, People don't know. Everybody will tell you, I like how you're fighting. I like how you're doing this. I like how you're doing that. I like how you're doing that. Similar to police, similar to this one, similar to frontline people. I like how you're doing this. But you alone facing the music. You alone. Sometimes you might watch a policeman and you might say, yeah, he's working, he's good, but you don't know what he's facing every day. His life is a threat. He's going after criminals, men with guns, people shooting back at him. And similar, I am using this platform to highlight social ills. And when I do that now, it compromises everything that I work hard for. It compromises everything because they are watching and they are looking at different angles. Just recently, ladies and gentlemen, they have started to record my program every day, you know, like religiously now. Maybe they were doing it and some days they miss. But now they have put systems in place and they are recording it and they have a battery of attorneys watching. Let's catch him somewhere. Let's catch him somewhere to make sure, cut him off. But nobody has corona here. And to the Minister of Health, nobody has corona here. Nobody has corona here. Nobody has corona here. And they will try everything to charge me under the Sedition Act. Everything they will try, and they've been doing that. Maybe I'm not coming out until the Basil come out tonight. Because they want to try that. They have certain groups on social media putting up workers' name and I don't know how they got, I don't know if it's I don't know what, you're hearing is an employee, you're hearing all kind of thing. You're hearing all kind of thing, but I am getting to the bottom of it. I am getting to the bottom of it. We have already spoken to lawyers and whatnot, but I'm just showing you because they are trying to make sure. They don't business about the show before my show, you know. The Muppet and them, they don't business about them, you know. They don't business about the want to be I.A.N. Allen after, whoever after, you know. What their business about? I.A.N. Allen. Let's make sure and shut him down because of his following, because of his support, because of what he would say, because he will say it like it is. A lot of people don't say it like it is, you know. Who pays the piper plays the tune. That is why nobody paying me. So I will play my tune and I will dance it how I want. Just to let you know that. So I just want you to know. I just want you to know that here we're going on. Here we're going on. That is their plan. But I'm not going to stop it. I'm going to take it to a different level. I'm going to take it to a different level. Boy, I need to tell you this. Everybody wants to get on this show, yeah? I see, well, Rami's coming. This pepper sauce, you're going to look out for this now. R-A-M-Y, Rami's. It coming. Yeah, it coming. Pepper sauce coming. It coming. That coming, believe me. And watch me. They say, I have to send one for the, in Mark original soca pepper sauce, so I have to send one for Officer Soca. Good, great guy, I have to send one for him too. Let me eat it with dal and rice and all kind of thing. A nice food and pila one thing. You know, you like to eat it. But the pepper sauce, watch me. This, you know, the packaging, big times, international standard, machine, pepper washing. No, you know, what I saw today, no human touching this pepper sauce after they pick it, you know. When it comes into this big factory, it goes into different machine and wash and done, all this thing, and it peel, and it's steam, and all kind of thing, boy. Watch me, to make pepper sauce, you know, is like with the jail, like international business. I have never seen anything like that. So just to let you know, and they know what they said, we can get the pepper sauce on your show. Of course you can get it on my show. Look, imagine this company that advertised, this company that has a lot of the clothing like from Target and JCPenney, Walmart, Macy's, all these big time, all these big time clothing companies in a way that everybody goes shop at what's the one next to Marshalls? I am a Marshalls fan. I go to Marshalls and Berlin and no, I'm not really on here, but I go to Marshalls. I can spend hours in Marshalls, believe me. Those of you know Marshalls. And I could spend maybe a couple hours in Burlington. Yeah, I just go through now watching things. So, watching. I love to go away and I miss going away, you know. Like, you know, putting on a jeans, a t-shirt, and come out like that and nobody don't know you. Eat ice cream in the road. You stand up, eat a hot dog. You sit down by the road on the side. You're watching people pass by in Times Square. But sometimes I want to put on my hat because people will recognize me, believe me. If I go to Times Square, I'm sure to meet up with these 20 persons, good on any night, yeah? So I come out the airport. When I touched down, I remember going to New York, and even the guy, the immigration guy, when Homeland Security said, so you watch me. Come this way. Well, boy, I get frightened one time. I said, well, with the jail, but I thinking all kind of thing. With this man carrying me, remember? You thinking, when I see you say, come this way, sir, come this way, with your documents. When he close your hand, ain't you I.A.N. Allen? I said, yes, I am. He said, oh, cool. everybody in Jamaica, I'm from Jamaica, and everybody live. I got a photograph of your place. I'm telling you. So just let's go back to the American Expo. I want to say a special welcome to them.
Like no other store in the nation, American Expo, now extended to 15,000 square feet with new arrivals and brand name styles daily. Stock from America's biggest retailers, Target, JCPenney, Macy's, Walmart, and TJ Maxx. Everything you need on a budget. Men, women, and kids clothing, stationery, shoes, household items, cosmetics, toys, and more. American Expo, located at South Haven Shopping Center, Gay Bay.
When you go down by them, tell them, hear what? Tell them, hear what's going on. I.A.N. Allen sent me, because I think they're doing some work for the next few days. And, hold on, yeah? Yes, I want to get something here. I want to say a special hello to this girl, Kaylee Ramgobin, from her mom and dad, and her grandmother Flory and Auntie Annie and Caleb. All right, there's a nice photograph of her. So Kaylee, happy 14th birthday to you. And your grandmother is a super great lady, okay? Prophetess Florence. So we wish Kaylee all the best. That she's an avid viewer of Crime Watch. Also, let me take a fast break. When we come back, hey, I need to tell you about an elderly woman who was knifed to death in her bedroom of her home during an attack in Sandy Grande on Monday. Somebody stabbed up this woman. I think this place crazy, you know. All this corona, 1,252 something cases, and people still killing people, you know. People still doing all kind of thing, you know. But just to let you know, here what's going on. Start to think positive. When you get up in the morning, think positive. Just think positive. You have your business, don't cry down your business and cry down things. Anytime you cry down, it's like you nudge your business. Things are going on, nothing will go. Just relax and do things positive. If you have nothing to say, shut your mouth. Let's take a break.
They carry in the #1 brand, Bridgestone. The best iron of the whole nation, Bridgestone. Could fit on your truck or your van. Brand Tech is the best in the land. Brand Tech, them a pro, they no novice. No. Prices them are the best in the market. You need a tire step into the office now. They got the good, they got the good. Brand Tech, whether it be forklift, agricultural, or even an industrial vehicle, Brand Tech has a tire to suit you. Check out their brand spanking new alignment center at number 10 Londonville Main Road, Montrose, Chaguanas. Contact them at 672-8575.
Flame Express introduces the new everyday meals. Try our delicious choices, $29 each. Don't give up great taste during the pandemic. Sink your teeth into affordable quality meals. Call in and place your order, takeaway, or get us on the new Food Drop app. Available 3 locations, Extra Foods Compound Arima, Center Point Mall Chaguanas, and corner Henry Street and EMR St. Augustine.
It's easy to feel on top of your game. Well, a solid team helps support you. That's why the experts at Jameson make products for immune support made with pure ingredients. We'd say it's a winning lineup. Stay strong with Jameson.
Selena's Marketing Limited brings you the Dr. Davy and 4+ brands of hand sanitizers. We carry a variety of sizes to suit your needs at the most affordable prices. Call or visit us for info or to order.
Mahalakshmi Astrology Center, top of High Street, San Fernando, presents Pandit Abhinav, expert in solving all your problems: love, marriage, relationships, job, health, finances, spiritual problems, addiction, and anything else. Get rid of all black magic, voodoo, obeah, evil spirits, jealousy, and negativity. Expert in bringing back your loved ones within days. Get permanent solutions for all your problems. Satisfaction guaranteed. Call 391-1133. I repeat, 391-1133.
Fab India Expo, located opposite the Medford gas station in Chaguanas, announces its final extension. Definitely closing on Monday, August 31st. Final few days. Enjoy flat 50% off on food every Thursday. Everything must sell. Get up to 80% off. Massive sale on furniture. Also check us out for ready-made garments, handicraft, footwear, jewelry, and much more. Visit the best of the best. Fab India Expo, located opposite the Medford gas station in Chaguanas. We're open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. including holidays. Definitely closing on Monday, August 31st. Be sure to check us out today.
Also, another girl, she's 12 years old today, Kaylee Manucha. Okay, we wish her all success on her SCA exam results in October. So, happy birthday, happy 12th birthday to Kaylee Manucha. All right? Want to say happy birthday to you. And we wish you all the best. We know results coming out soon, and we know you'll get your first choice. All right? Also, there's two Kaylee today, yeah? Yeah. Two persons, no, don't put up that picture, the picture of the first person. It's just two persons. First Kaylee, 14 years today, another Kaylee, 12 years today, Kaylee Manucha. Ladies and gentlemen, an elderly woman was knifed to death in the bedroom of her home during an attack in Sandy Grande. 71-year-old Council Ramkilawan of Madillan Road, Coal Mine, Sandy Grande, was stabbed to death on Monday. Around 11:30, a female relative heard voices coming from Ramkilawan's bedroom. The woman was heard pleading, saying, "I would never do it again." The relative opened the door to find a man, face hidden by a mask and hoodie, stabbing the woman in the neck and face. On seeing the relative, the suspect fled this scene. Where the woman screaming and said, "I will never do it again, I will never do it again." Who will want to stab a 71-year-old woman multiple times? Who would want to do that? Which monster out there, boy? 36 women have been murdered for the year thus far, yeah? 36 women have been murdered for the year thus far. If you have any information about these crimes, if you have information about guns, drugs, remember, I have my 2944081 number on me phone, so you can WhatsApp me. Some of you have been trying to call me. Just send me back a second WhatsApp, because it's really, really hard. Eh? It's really, sometimes all these calls come, I can't, I don't like forwarding my calls. So please, send me a WhatsApp. Let me know what's going on. So ladies and gentlemen, a 71-year-old woman from Sandy Grande, apparently when a relative pushed open the door, the man had on a hoodie and whatnot. But somebody is telling me that police going to make a breakthrough. If you have any information, get in contact with me. The 36 women have been murdered for the year thus far. The last female, the woman body of African, the body of a woman of African descent, medium built, bore what appeared to be marks of violence. However, as it was partially decomposed, was found in a shallow hole which was filled with water. Up to this day, the woman has not been identified. Also, boy, it's something concerning somebody who died and an autopsy to be done. It's 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks now, that person waiting for the autopsy to be done in South. Do you know how many persons, how many families are still in mourning, but going through that pain because they can't get autopsies done in South, and people have been waiting for weeks. And even my good friend Pete, who had an accident on the port and succumbed to his injuries on Saturday, and people, you see how they realized, they pull out the figure, they realized that he did not die from corona. So they realized somebody found out, and that is why you realize that it went back from 15. So, just to let you know. And this family is still waiting for an autopsy. And other families also. Tomorrow I plan to call them. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a 23-year-old laborer of Laramine was granted $210,000 bail after pleading not guilty before a magistrate on 2 robbery charges on Monday. Jamal Matthews appeared virtually before Superior Magistrate I.A.N. Stroud, charged with 2 counts of robbery with aggravation in connection with the incident earlier this month. Hey boy. Matthew was arrested last Thursday by Corporal Thompson and PC Kunjal and Babulal of Oraput CID after extensive inquiry reports of robbery with aggravation at Simple Supermarket, Southern Main Road, South Oraput on August 2nd. Now, if you had any dealings with this man, still WhatsApp me so we can pass on any further information to the police. Also, a 42-year-old Chinese man is being treated for gunshot wound he received after his friend accidentally fired his gun on Monday afternoon. According to the police, the 39-year-old businessman, also Chinese, was cleaning his licensed firearm at Gulfview Business Place. When he accidentally fired a single shot near his friend's right foot, the man was taken to Sam's Hospital where he was treated for bullet fragments that were lodged in his foot. Okay. A freak accident here. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Commissioner of Police Gary Griffith said police officers spend too much time inside the vehicle. In a media briefing today, Griffith said officers need to get back on the streets. This is what he had to say.
Police department services, whatever you call them, we spend too much time inside of the vehicles. I am changing that concept. We need police officers back out on the streets. We need them to be on the streets, patrolling, walking the beat. That is where it is. You get to interact with the public, you provide higher visibility, the public gets to meet with you, you get more information. And we have not been doing that. We sit in our vehicles and we patrol throughout the country. Unfortunately, the majority of the policing that you see with that type of policing is municipal police, where I do not have full control in the operational capability because that goes more with the municipal corporation than the commissioner of police. So it is hoped that even with the municipal police, they have their own budget through that line minister, that probably they should also start having the body cameras, but that is not for me to issue to them. That is a separate budget, separate type of policing, different role and function. My police officers involved
also,
heavily.
I tell you, everybody is locked on. So what the commissioner is saying that police officers need to come out, and well, I agree with him. Also, I'm checking in from British Columbia. Somebody said that they're locked on to my show. Wow, everybody's locked on. Everybody's locked on. Also, hey, you know who I want to say hello to? And I think that people wicked out here, you know. You see that girl they call Vandana Mohib, the MP for Carney East, Chaguanas East, and that girl has done well. And there are a lot of persons saying a lot of stuff about her. But you know what I tell them? Rock so. I tell you, you know, and she's a super great person. And you see, I'll tell you this, yeah? I respect people like her because you know why? She came from nothing. Like just a normal. You know, we worked together in Win TV. I know her boss was Miss Ramjas. Miss Ramjas, am I right? Yeah, Miss Ramjas was he head on show in Win TV. So Miss Ramjas buffing me up whole day. All kind of thing. You get a story, you get a camera, okay? Who outside? When the first time I went to tape something, I said, Miss Ramjas, I just tape. I see the man on the ground. He said, but what is the man's name? Who is that, your father, who, your uncle, who was in the ground? I said, Mr. Ramjas, I don't know the name. I can't go back and get the ID and come back. And never forget that, where the ID, where the name of the person on the ground, I.A.N, where, Mr. Ramjas, you know, Mr. Ramjas in my studio, my assignment, but go back to Vandana. Let me tell you something. She started with us in Win TV. She started off in Win TV with us. And that girl worked up her way. I remember the day her father died. Her father was a fire officer. And real, humble people and whatnot, and they had cattle and all kind of thing, and real humble girl, and see where she worked and she became a counselor. She's a bright girl, and she became a counselor. From a counselor, she became the mayor. And then from the mayor, she's in parliament. And you see, a lot of people can't take that in this. People can't take success. They are what you call successful people. And she's only 20, and she on track. And that big stinking man out here who's stinking up that girl name on Facebook, boy. One loser man who didn't get picked. And next one who had a program and God was a little boy. Just saying the worst about the girl. The worst. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. There are people, let me tell you something, people like Vandana, I respect, let me tell you why. They had no start in life, they had no start, just like myself. Nobody didn't come and give me $1 million and say, look, 500,000 invested, open my business, go do this, go do that. I came from nothing, and there are a lot of people who came from nothing. Some people inherit, and they just ride on with money, But it had people like myself who came from nothing, like Vandana who came from nothing. And it's so sad that people will say all these silly things about her. But today I tell her, raise your head up high, let them rock so, let them rock so, let them rock so. God has put you there, Wait, but just, I'm reading all the posts, and people send it, they say, big man like them just thinking of this girl name and saying the worst. And she's a normal girl who just woke up, she just do her thing, and she step by step, and doors open for her, just like myself. So just remember, Vandana, you have my support. You have my support, but the losers out there, shame on you. The fellow, big men out there, shame on you who's thinking of this girl name on Facebook and on social media. Let's take a fast break.
Flame Express introduces the new everyday meals. Try our delicious choices, $29 each. Don't give up great taste during the pandemic. Sink your teeth into affordable quality meals. Calling and place your order, takeaway, or get us on the new Food Drop app. Available 3 locations, Extra Foods Compound Arima, Centerpoint Mall Chabonas, and corner Henry Street and EMR St. Augustine.
I tell her, Shiklisha, and I love them, and Shiklisha said, that was very nice of you to say hello to locals. No, it doesn't matter who is Muslim and who is Hindu and who is Christian and thing, but the right thing, the man, it could happen to any one of us. You see, business people think different. I think different. So when you have a business, you want to make sure and always make sure it have food in the worker's mouth. You want to make sure and put food on the table. It's not everything bust their throat, do this, do that. You understand? Also, ladies and gentlemen, UNC leader Kamala Prasad-Bissessa has been appointed opposition leader. She received her instrument of appointment this afternoon during a ceremony hosted by Excellency Paula Mayor Weeks at the President House. Speaking afterwards, the opposition leader said there was much consideration before accepting. Go ahead.
Her Excellency Paula May Weeks, ORTT, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you, Madam. Honorable Minister Camille Robinson-Regis, Honorable Speaker of the House, Honorable Senator, President of the Senate, Chief Justice Ivorachi, and of course, Abbas, thank you for your lovely prayer earlier. And let me address the MPs who are here with us. I say thank you all and good afternoon. Excellency, I thank you for the instrument of appointment of the leader of the opposition of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. I accept this very humbly on behalf of the over 309,000 persons, citizens, who voted for my party in the last elections. I accept this appointment with a sense of duty, recognizing the critical role that an opposition must play in strengthening our democracy and in holding the executive accountable. I want to thank my colleagues, fellow MPs, who have expressed their confidence in me to lead the opposition bench. It is my honor and privilege to work with this great team as we continue to work for the people of our country. Today I accept this appointment, and I can say thanks to our citizens there. I am mindful that I stand on the shoulders of persons who want a better quality of life for themselves and their children. I am mindful that my party, my colleagues and I represent that hope that you do cling to for a better TNT. You know, I've dedicated over 27 years of my life in serving the people of our country in public life. I've always said to you that I would be your voice inside and outside of the Parliament, and I've always committed myself to fight for you and your families. Today I use this opportunity to commit myself and...
I had to cut it, but we carried live, yeah, so, it's unethical, but I just had to do it for one of time, but it's on my fan page. The entire thing is on my fan page. Also, this is the opposition leader receiving an instrument of appointment. I think we have other photographs of other... Well, it's an entire video. It's an entire thing. So it's going to be up on my fan page. And, we wish her all the best. In fact, I messaged her today and tell her all the best and I love her. And, and she looks really great. I mean, look at this nice photo. I love that. She looks great. She looks super, super great. I wish her all the best, huh? And just to let you know, everybody are friends, yeah? Everybody are friends. Everybody are friends. And that's my friend. Whether you like it or not, that's my friend. And as somebody asks if I had to do it over again and support her, I will do it again because that is my friend. She supported me when I was down. She supported me when the world tried to mash me up. She was there on my side. And I will always support her. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, no, we're crying for her. We're crying for her. Let's relax on ourselves. That's my friend. I'm glad for her. It's my friend. Also, well, ladies and gentlemen, out of time. It has so much thing to run today. All right? So much thing to run today. But nevertheless, here we're going. And I've gone to all the... we have, in fact, from tomorrow, we are GPS Rescue. We are the first in Trinidad and Tobago to provide a state-of-the-art, brand new technology to eliminate larceny of all sorts. This is not for homes. This is not CCTV. This is there is no DVR, no watchman. This can protect your agricultural asset from predator larceny, guard your quarry, your stockpile equipment. You don't need a watchman. They can protect at least maybe 10 or 20 acres of land. So if you plant stuff on the property and whatnot, I'll tell you about a company. You need to get in contact with this company. And tomorrow, they are coming on board. And remember, Rami, look out for Rami coming. So this is Ian Allen, this is Crime Watch. And imagine after 4 years, a day like today, down and out, and a day like today, are pumping. From Donald Duck to Donald Trump. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on.